Hi everyone, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. A pleasure to see you here at the House of European Football in Nyon. A welcome to all the clubs, all the representatives that are here with us for this draw for the UEFA Youth League. We're now down to just 16 teams. All the clubs left in the competition have the same ambition, and that is of course to be crowned champions here in Nyon in April. Over the next couple of months, we'll have the chance to witness some of Europe's hottest young talents who will hopefully go on to grace UEFA's competitions for many years to come. We have already seen some fantastic matches and spectacular goals over the last few days and are welcoming new clubs to this stage of the competition for the first time ever. There's Hertha Berlin, who produced an excellent performance against Paris Saint-Germain to make their maiden voyage to the last 16. They'll be joining fellow countrymen Hoffenheim, who are appearing at this stage of the competition for the first time as well, as are Montpellier, who overcame Benfica. So without further ado, let's quickly move on. Please welcome on stage the UEFA Head of Club Competitions, Michael Heschelswert, and also our special guest for today's draw, Andrés Palop. Michael, Andrés, bienvenido, una vez más. Great to have you here, gentlemen. One question for Andrés. What do you think is the importance of having a competition such as this for the young players to show what they can do on the big stage with UEFA? ¿Cuál es la importancia de tener aquí un torneo como este?
Sí, la importancia es máxima, ¿no? Para los jugadores jóvenes que van a conocer una competición importante en Europa, donde pueden viajar, donde pueden enfrentarse, medirse contra grandes entidades, saber dónde está el nivel de cada uno, es importante. Y luego el crecimiento para el jugador, pues también es una situación muy buena para ellos. A partir de ahí, pues bueno, ya conocen cuál es el formato y cómo pueden en un futuro, pues bueno, competir al máximo nivel.
So Andrés says that it's very important for players of this age to have an opportunity to have competition at the highest level, to travel, to know what it's like to participate in a competition such as this, so that then when they get to the senior level, they're ready for it. So very important to have a competition like the UEFA Youth League. Well, I'd like to congratulate everyone who's made it this far. I'm going to leave you in great hands with Michael and Andrés. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Pedro, and good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate the 16 teams that have reached this stage of the competition. Today's participants represent 9 UEFA member associations. 7 domestic champions are still in the running, with one of them coming from the UEFA Champions League path and 6 from the domestic champions path. England are once again the most represented national association, with Chelsea FC, Liverpool FC, Manchester United FC and Tottenham Hotspur FC all in the draw, while there's also strong representation from Spain. The start of the knockout phase means that we are now entering the business end of the 2018-19 UEFA Youth League, and the coming matches promise to provide even more excitement, suspense and drama. The UEFA Youth League continues to serve a crucial purpose, because it acts as an important bridge for young players between clubs' youth teams and their senior squads. We are seeing an increasing number of talented young players making the step up to senior level, and this is exactly what UEFA was hoping for when we launched the competition in 2013. UEFA's hometown Nyon and its picturesque Colorway Stadium just across the road from our headquarters will once again provide the setting for this year's UEFA Youth League final in April. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Nyon's local authorities for their outstanding work and support in making the finals such a resounding sporting and public success every year. UEFA would also like to say a big thank you to the regional associations of the cantons of Geneva and Vaud for organizing the Under-12 youth tournaments, in which local clubs have the opportunity to take part in a football competition, which takes place at Colorway on the day of the Youth League semi-finals. At the same time, I would like to also thank the University of Lausanne for their involvement in organizing the Youth Plaza and Club Challenge in the week of the finals. The activities that take place around matches always create an excellent atmosphere, in particular among the younger fans who come to watch the talents of the future on the field of play. I would like to close now by wishing all the teams the very best of luck in their forthcoming games. But before we get to the draw, let's take a look at some highlights of this beautiful competition. And now, please welcome on stage the person who will be following you from now on up until the final. The UEFA Venue Director of the UEFA Youth League final, Ken Nikavic, in charge of today's technical explanation. Welcome, Ken.
Bienvenido, Andres. Thank you, Michael. To our dear clubs, a warm welcome from my side, and congratulations, obviously, for having reached this point. Wish you all the best of luck for your upcoming fixtures. The draw for the round of 16 of the 2018-19 UEFA Youth League involves the 16 clubs that have qualified from the group stage and the knockout round playoffs. Matches will be played according to the knockout system on a single-leg basis. The dates of the matches are not yet decided, but should be confirmed by the clubs later today. We start with the draw of the round of 16, which will take place in accordance with the following conditions of the UEFA Youth League regulations. First of all, no teams are seeded, and therefore there is no country protection. Therefore, it is possible to have the teams from the same country in a pairing. Secondly, the winners and runners-up of the same group in the UEFA Champions League path cannot be drawn against each other. Therefore, on the screen, the teams highlighted in bold, FC Barcelona, Tottenham Hotspur, and Hoffenheim and Olympique Lyonnais cannot be drawn against each other. Lastly, the match is played at the home of the team drawn first. For the procedure, the 16 balls containing the names of the teams will be placed in a large central bowl. For each pairing, the first team drawn will play the single-leg knockout match at home against the second team drawn. The same procedure is then repeated to complete all the round of 16 pairings. In the event of the winners and runners-up of the same group in the UEFA Champions League path being drawn as a pairing, the team drawn second will be put on hold. In its place, another ball will be drawn from the pot to complete the pairing. The team put on hold will be moved to the next pairing and placed as the visiting team. Another ball will then be drawn from the pot and placed as the home team of this pairing. If a clash between the group winners and the runners-up of the same group remains as the last pairing, the visiting team drawn in the second to last pairing will be moved as the visiting team of the last pairing, and the draw completed accordingly. Now let me hand the floor back to Michael, as I think we're ready to proceed with the draw.
Thanks, Ken. Before we start the last time, I would just like to read out the names of the participants. So the group winners of the UEFA Champions League path are as follows: Atletico Madrid, FC Barcelona, Liverpool FC, FC Porto, AFC Ajax, TSG 1899 Hoffenheim, Real Madrid CF and Manchester United. And now the teams of the playoffs. The winners of the playoffs are as follows: Chelsea FC, Tottenham Hotspur FC, Hertha BSC, GNK Dynamo, Montpellier Hérault, Olympique Lyonnais, FC Midtjylland and FC Dynamo Kiev. I guess now we're ready. Before we start, I'll do a nice shuffle. Andres, it's all yours. So, first match, home team. be
Chelsea.
Chelsea FC, 2 times champion in 2014-15 and 15-16. Let's see who will travel to London.
Montpellier.
Montpellier FC, first time participation. They'll have the pleasure to travel to Chelsea. Match number 2. Let's see, we'll have the pleasure to host this match.
Midland.
FC Midtjylland from Denmark. Already the second time they reached this stage of the competition.
Manchester United.
Manchester United, they will played already the second time in this round of 16, and they'll have the pleasure to travel just across. Match number 3. Let's see who'll host the match.
Dynamo.
It will be GNK Dynamo. Already the second time they reached this stage of the competition. So let's see, we'll have the pleasure to travel to Zagreb.
Liverpool.
Liverpool FC, last season's quarterfinalists. So very nice encounter. Match number 4.
Olympique Lyonnais.
Olympique Lyonnais, just not too far from here. Second time they reached this stage of the competition. Let's see who will have the pleasure to travel.
Ajax.
Ajax, AFC Ajax, well-known team for having a fantastic youth academy. So please go ahead. Halfway through, match number 5. Let's see who will play home.
Football Club Barcelona.
FC Barcelona, 2 times winners of this competition in 2014 and 2018. Tottenham Hotspur from London.
So in this case, Michael, so
Yes,
obviously
thank
as
you.
the 2 teams were drawn in the same Champions League group, Tottenham will be placed as the visiting team in the next pairing. So Andres, you can pull up another ball who will be placed as the visiting team
Yes.
for this.
Tottenham will move to match number 6 as the visiting team since they both played each other in the group phase. So one more, please, to conclude this pairing.
Hertha.
Hertha BSC, so the capital of Germany club will travel to Catalonia FC Barcelona. Very nice encounter. So now we have to conclude match number 6, the home team for match number 6.
Porto.
This will be FC Porto. So FC Porto will be welcoming Tottenham Hotspurs from London. Now, match number 7.
Hoffenheim.
TSG 1899 Hoffenheim, first time participant, will have the pleasure of hosting a round of 16 match. So 3 teams possible as opponents.
Dynamo Kiev.
Dynamo Kiev from the Ukraine, second time participants in the round of 16. So 2 more teams to draw just to see who plays home and who will stage this match.
Atlético de Madrid.
Club Atlético de Madrid, the 3rd consecutive season for them reaching this round of the competition. And now, well, you will have many Spanish friends calling you now.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. So not a lot of travel costs here for Real Madrid, I guess. So a derby in Madrid. This nice derby concludes this round of 16 draw. I'll just conclude and read out the match sequence. Chelsea FC versus Montpellier, FC Midtjylland versus Manchester United, GNK Dynamo will play. Liverpool FC, Olympique Lyonnais will host the match against AFC Ajax. FC Barcelona will be welcoming Hertha BSC Berlin. FC Porto will host the match versus Tottenham Hotspur. TSG 1899 Hoffenheim will host the match against FC Dynamo Kiev. And finally, the local derby, Atlético de Madrid versus Real Madrid CF. So this concludes the round of 16. As you can see, we are not done yet. We've got another couple of draws ahead of us. We will continue with the quarterfinals, and Ken, I would kindly ask you for some technical explanations.
Thank you very much, Michael. So moving on to the quarterfinals. In principle, the matches shall be played on the 2nd and 3rd of April. For the quarterfinals, we will have an open draw with no country protection and no seeded teams. This draw will also determine who will be the home teams. The procedure is as follows. The 8 teams which qualify from the round of 16 are indicated as the winners of matches 1 through 8. Corresponding 8 balls are then placed into the pot and shuffled. First team drawn plays at home against a second team drawn, and this procedure is then carried out for the remaining pairings. Michael, back over to you.
Thank you, Ken. So Andres, all yours.
Winners of match 5.
Winners of match 5, so either FC Barcelona or Hertha BSC. There. Now, just continue.
Winners of match 4.
Winners of match 4, so they'll be hosting either Olympique Lyonnais or AFC Ajax. So let's continue with quarterfinal 2.
Winners of match 7.
Winners of match 7, so either TSG 1899 Hoffenheim or FC Dynamo Kiev. Having a home match. It's more difficult, isn't it? Yeah. But you've got strong hands.
Winners of match 8.
So the winners of the Madrid derby, either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, will play either in Hoffenheim or in Kiev. Halfway through the quarterfinals, so 2 more quarterfinals to be drawn.
Winners of match 6.
Match 6, so either FC Porto or Tottenham Hotspur will host quarterfinal 3.
Winners of match 2.
Winners of match 2, so either FC Midtjylland or Manchester United. So the last quarterfinal to conclude this round of draws.
Winners of match 1.
Winners of match 1, so it means either Chelsea or Montpellier Hérault. And now there shouldn't be a big surprise.
Winners of match 3.
Winners of match 3, so either GNK Dynamo or Liverpool FC. So this concludes the quarterfinal draw. We still got 2 more to go. So Ken, any update on the technical side for the semi-finals, please?
Well, there's not a whole lot. Just for your information, that the matches will all be played in Nyon on the 26th of April. However, again, in terms of the actual procedure itself, there's not much change for you, so it's the same procedure as before.
Okay, same procedure, so we shuffle again.
Winners of quarterfinal 1.
Winners of quarterfinal 1. I let you look at the screens and find out the potential teams.
Winners of quarterfinal 4.
Winners of quarterfinal 1 versus the winners of quarterfinal 4. So let's conclude this semi-final draw.
Winners of quarterfinal 2.
Winners of quarterfinal 2. And now we shouldn't have a big surprise here with the last ball. You manage well.
Winners of quarterfinal 3.
Okay, so to conclude, winners of quarterfinal 1 will play winners of quarterfinal 4 and winners of quarterfinal 2 to compete against winners of quarterfinal 3. So, almost done. 1 more to go. Ken, some technical info on the final.
So, not much left in it. Just for your information, that the final will be played as a single leg match here in Nyon on the 29th of April. All that remains to be determined is which team will be considered as the home team in the final. This is purely for operational reasons, as both finalists will be treated equally. Michael, Andres, back over to you.
Back to you.
Winners semi-final 2.
Winners of semi-final 2. Again, this is purely for operational reasons. Now,
Winners semi-final 1.
so winners of semi-final 2 versus the winners of semi-final 1. So thank you very much, Andres. Thank you very much, Ken. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes the draw. I can only wish you, or we can only wish you, the best of luck for your forthcoming matches. Thank you very much.
Yeah.